How you doing, folks? This is Ron from Ron's Beers. I got a beer to showcase today from Jack Abbey's over there in Framingham, Mass. It's Amber Lager. This is from Jack Abbey's. They have it's a craft lager. A lot of their beers from that craft brewery over there in Framingham is all lagers. I think they may have made a couple of ales, but I'm not positive. But this one here is quite the name, Red Tape. It's an Amber Lager. And let's go over the can. I have it. You can see the original gravity. I don't know if you're taking note of this stuff on Plato. List is 12.4, original gravity on the Plato scale. The international bid units on this are 25. The alcohol percentage is 5%. So that's not bad. 25 international bid units with 5% alcohol. It's right in my range. I always would probably say it's a little bit high. I like about no more than 20. But it sounds good. It's a lager. It's not going to be a New England juice bomb. Dunkel. And Prost. There's the logo. Located at 100 Clinton Street, Framingham, Mass. Phone number is 508-872-0900. Call if you're going to visit. They have a great, really nice beer hall there. Have an outside patio there. A big menu, a lot of stuff on there. Something special about their pizzas. People talk about the pizzas I've been there. I haven't been to the brewery yet. I had planned to go this past summer. Didn't make it. But people have gone. Something about the pizza there. They have a great pizza there. Nothing really beats pizza and beer. That's an old standby. Really, you want to eat something fast and treat, and this pizza and beer. All right, let's get back to the brew here. This is Red Tape. We'll give their words on this. That name intrigued me. My loving wife picked this up. She picks up 99% of the beers. And I'd had a lot of Jack Abbey's beers from their brewery, but I hadn't had this one. There's probably a couple others I haven't had. And they brew a lot of good brews. A lot of good beers come out of Jack's Abbey. The name Jack's Abbey, just to let you know, Jack is one of three brothers, the Hendler brothers, H-E-N-D-L-E-R. There's Jack, Eric, and Sam. And Jack's wife is named Abby. So it's a play on words, Jack's Abbey. So just to let you know what that is. All right, we'll go with their words on this Red Tape. I mean, this Red Tape is an Amber Lager. Reason for this name is as they were navigating the labyrinth of trying to get the licenses and everything for a brewery and state regulations and everything else getting involved with that. Isn't easy. And I can imagine. I really can imagine. I don't know how. I know a lot of states are tough, but I know like very strict in California and Massachusetts on trying to get things done and rules and regulations and all kinds of red tape. There you go. And primarily those two states. I don't really know about maybe New York too. I'm not familiar with a lot of states. I haven't lived in many states, but I know in those states the regulations are pretty tough on a lot of things. But anyways, we're not talking regulations and rules, but they're just going to say what their words are. And I can imagine every brewery, every brewmaster or founder of a brewery, strictly craft brewers, go through this. Okay, let's see now. We're talking about the state regulations. This isn't easy. So their words are this. When we finally got the green light, we also got inspired with the perfect name for our pilot brew. So this is a pilot brew. Let's see how this does. It'll stay around. Name may change a bit. I don't know. But it's a pilot brew. And it'll be around for a while. A lot of craft brewers do that. Have these pilot brews come out. This Red Tape is a lager. It's a full, should be malty flavor. Typical of the Bavarian dark lagers, the maltiness on this. It's cold fermented. So a lot of the lagers are cold fermented. When I was brewing beer, I wanted to brew lagers many years ago when I was brewing, home brewing actually. I wanted to brew lagers, and I couldn't because I couldn't get the right cold temps. Couldn't get temperatures down that cold for brewing lagers. So all mine were ales. All the stuff I brewed, the top fermented was the ale that I brewed. So they're talking about this beer being cold fermented and basically in the 40 degrees temperature range, and then it's lagered at a freezing, and it's traditional. Then they go with the traditional spunding process, followed by 100% natural carbonation process. Okay, now that word spunding, S-P-U-N-D-I-N-G, dealing with brewing this beer. Spunding, but that means that basically just the act of closing off a vessel, a big container, containing a beer or a wort, and allowing the pressure to build up inside of that vessel. Inside it, so what happens, it builds up in the liquid that's in the vessel, and it's helpful in making natural carbonation. So when you read the word spunding, S-P-U-N-D-I-N-G, like in a sentence, traditional spunding process, it allows for 100% natural carbonation process. So that's what's happening when you use the word spunding when you're brewing. Furthermore, on this brewery, if you do go out to 100 Clinton Street, there's really like two sections of it. They're close together within walking distance. I think they're building a bigger brewery in downtown Framingham, but I'm not. I just heard bits and pieces of that, so don't hold me to that. But at 100 Clinton Street, their beer hall isn't there, and you can bring in food at the 100 Clinton Street at the brewery, but you're best going to their, and I can't think of the name of it. It's right next to, that's where their beer hall is, and they're fantastic. My understanding, I've never been there, from people that have been there, beer hall, kitchen, the full kitchen there. And like I said, if you go there, try the pizza. I know that's the first thing I'm going to try is the pizza when I go there. But they do have a big menu. So, all right, no further ado on the talking. We'll get us a glass. Okay, got us a glass. All right, my loving son and his sweetheart. I got this for Father's Day. It's a nice glass. I like these glasses. It's shaped like a can. That's what it's like. A can. It's from a Lazy Dog. It's a package store up there in New Hampshire. They call themselves a beer shop. Okay, a beer shop. Lazy Dog Beer Shop up in New Hampshire. All right, no further ado. Let's clean this top off. These, like I say, they do get washed. I'm just gonna wipe it off. Oh, timber, there goes one of the glasses. Sorry, folks, for that. Ooh. Don't see any water vapors, but the beer is jumping out. Well, looks like full-bodied beer. All right, let's look at the color of this. Well, it is truly an amber beer. It says amber lager, but look at that color. That is a dark amber. That is a dark amber beer. Wow. They do say that this is a German style on their Bavarian style, actually, which is German style, is that dark maltiness brings it out. You get that, gotta clean up the mess I made. All right, yeah, the darkness of it. Yeah, a lot of the Bavarians, typically the Bavarian dark lagers, a lot of them of the Bavarian now, not throughout Germany, not like it's still got to have their Dinkel Lager beer, which I like and I drink, is a light colored Pilsner. But anyways, no further ado, let's see if we get oh yeah, get the aroma on this is, I want to see the head. Let's look at this. The head looks really creamy. It's drawn up. Yeah, it's really a creamy head, off-white, bit of amberous color into it. Okay, it seems to me that the head is holding on pretty strong. It's not dissipating much. It's about 3/4 of an inch head. All right, let's get some more aroma on that. I can get a bit of the hops, and Not sure the hops in this they have. They listed on their web page. Naturally, being the lager, the thing comes out as the malt, jumps right out at your nose-wise, and it will be probably in the flavor-wise too. There should be a crisp beer. My words, it should be crisp. So, that said, bottoms up. Oh, that's tasty. Sorry for the slurping and the gulping, but this is a fine beer. This is really tasty. I wish I knew what I have to investigate and give further information on this when I do get it. The malts that are in this and the hops that are in this, they've made a well-balanced beer, and you don't get the 25 international bitter units. I mean, to me, that I always consider that high. You know, I'm used to the 15 up to 20, 21 to 22, but this is 25, and it doesn't leave any bitterness in the throat. Definitely crisp like a lager. This is really tasty. I can't stop drinking them. Alright, I gotta stop so I can consider putting it here and talking about it. It doesn't leave any bitterness or any sweetness. It's definitely not overly sweet. The malt aromas come out first, like all lagers do, but this one is really crafted. It's a craft lager, like it says here. And flavors are really good. This is a good brew. If you have the opportunity, folks, try it. I don't know exactly where the full distribution goes. I know it's New England. I've read bits here that it's nationwide, but then again, I read that on the webpage, it's like just a New England beer. It'd be nice if you folks in certain parts of the country could get this beer. This one here is really good. I know it's a pilot. It may not be in the package stores or beer stores, whatever you call it in your part of the world there. But if the opportunity arises, get it. This is really a real good tasting beer. It's well balanced. And that could go with a lot of things. They didn't list the food pairing, but if you're a beer drinker that likes to drink beer while you're eating, or have some certain kind of appetizers while you're having beer, this would be the beer. I'm telling you, this is a well brewed beer. It's a pilot, and I hope they continue selling this. I will look for this. Usually, like I say, my wife does all the buying, but I will look for this, or have her pick up another 6-pack. So, anyways, with that said, folks, today here is a lot of snow on the ground. It's snowing. Gonna snow, I think, till 6 p.m. tonight. It's a nice day. I didn't go to work today. Took the day off because I had to clean up the yard because of the snow. It started snowing at the wee hours of the morning. So, with that said, wherever you are, stay warm. Have a beer. Don't drive. Be responsible when you drink. Get together with the family. Call the family. Call them on the phone if you can't get together with them. Family is number one. So, have a good day, folks. And I want to thank all your military veterans for what you've done, sacrificed. And all the military veterans' families of those veterans and military persons that never came home. They made the ultimate sacrifice. I want to thank you all. Ciao.